everybody, welcome back and thank you for joining me on this very special day, Children in Need 2020. So if you can't get outside, in the very least open a window, get some fresh air in and enjoy your workout, and dig deep into your pockets and pledge something to Children in Need. Here we go. So we're just going to stand tall for a second. Wherever you are, feel some fresh air, close your eyes and take a beautiful long breath in. Fill your lungs, expand your rib cage. And as you exhale, feel full of the joys of autumn. Relax your arms and your fingers. Breathe in again, fill your lungs. As you exhale, feel really good that you're doing something for a wonderful charity, and breathe in again. And as you exhale, stand tall, lift your spine, decompress it. And one more breath in before we start. Breathe out, open your eyes and ready to go. So we're going to start with some gorgeous little foot pedals to mobilize your ankles. So just raise your right heel and just switch from side to side. Feel really light on your feet. Spread your toes out and relax the rest of your body, but really lengthen through the spine. So lift that crown up to the sky. Let's do a few more of these and engage your center. So feel strong around your core. And let's add some floating arms. So turn your thumbs out. And as we pedal, let's breathe in. Really stretch up and exhale and down. Let's go for it again. Breathe in, really feel your shoulders working, and breathe out. Let's do a couple more of those. Inhale. Ankles feeling nice and mobile now. Knees warming up. One more time. Breathe in. And let's exhale and bring it all the way down. So relax for a second. We're going to take those knees into a little march. So raise your right knee and just balance for a second and step down. So if you feel really wobbly, have a chair or a tree nearby or something, and don't worry if you do wobble, it's completely normal, especially if you haven't done it for a while and if the wind is pushing you over. So lift again. Feel tall, feel strong, and it really doesn't matter if that knee doesn't come up high. You just raise your heel if you like. When you feel comfortable, when you feel ready, let's start adding an opposite arm. So we're literally marching on the spot, and lift and lift. Try to remember to breathe deeply and fully with every single movement. So inhale, exhale, inhale and exhale. Let's go again. Stretch the arm up. Now when you feel ready, let's add a little half arm circle. So lift up. If we can coordinate that move, lift. Light on your feet. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more this side. Now if you feel like it, let's add a hip circle too. Mobilizing your hip joints, your shoulder joints, whilst feeling strong and centered and slightly wobbly. Round you go. Lift and lift. Now normally, of course, I'll be doing this with bare feet, but because I'm in the middle of the woods and it's a bit muddy today and a bit brambly, I've got my trainers on. So let's do one more each side. Nice full circles and come back to start position. We're going to build a little sequence starting with a rib cage closure. So engage your center, float both arms up in line with your ears and bring those straight down. So let's go again. So inhale as we lift and straight down. So feel strong and centered and really balanced. This time as we lift the arms, raise your heels and just balance at the top and float your heels down, float your arms to your side. Should we go do that again? So inhale, we lift. Draw your belly button in a little bit more and we come down. So inhale, so rib cage closure with a double heel raise, and we come down, feeling warmer, feeling more balanced already. And we come down. So we're going to add on to the next movement. So lift, lift, lift. As we come down, raise your right knee and just balance for a second and step down. Back to the beginning. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. Raise your other knee. So lift it and pause and step down. So we're adding on again each time. Lift and lower. Right knee comes up. Now, as we bring it down, just step out to the side and we'll add another movement, a little side reach over to the right. Reach across and come back to start position. Arms float, heels raise, arms down, left knee fold, and just balance for a second. Step out to the left and into a gorgeous little side reach here. Just feel a lovely first pointer stretch, nothing too big to start with. Back to the beginning. Inhale, lift your arms and your heels. Down we go, right knee fold. So step out and into that gorgeous little side reach, and take your arms wide this time and pivot. So we're in a lunge position. Right knee forwards. Come down and continue to twist round to your right. Round you go, just as far as you comfortably can, keeping your arms wide. Back to the center and spring back. Rib cage closure, double heel raise. Arms come down, left knee fold, and just balance, balance. Step out to the side into that lovely little side reach and take it a bit further if you feel comfortable. Arms pull wide and pivot, so we're in that lovely lunge position. Down you go and continue to twist round to your right. And back to the center, back to the start. Let's add the last bit onto the sequence. So we lift, we come down, right knee fold. We step out into the side reach, really stretch this time. Arms wide and pivot into your lunge and continue round to the left. We come back to the center and we spring back. We go into a lovely deep squat. So lengthen your spine here, reach out, knees and toes pointing forwards, hold this position. And then we come up and we're going to take the palms together and we're going to look up, we're going to squeeze the bottom a little bit into a lovely standing back bend, hold it here. The arms come down, here comes the last part of the movement. I'm going to turn to the side again. So simply roll down, bone by bone. Once we're there, just pause, and you can hold your thighs or your shins, or your hands can go on the floor. We're going to bend the knees. We've been joined by my glamorous assistant Poppy here. Well done, Poppy. And then we stretch the back of the legs and we roll up slowly and we're back to the start. So arms come forwards, double heel raise, balance. And we come down. Let's go into a left knee fold. Step out wide and into that gorgeous side reach and go for that stretch this time. Arms pull out wide and pivot into your lunge position. Bend your knees and continue your journey round to the right. Come back to the center and spring back into the squat. I'm sticking on my mat. Down we go. So really sink down into that squat as deep as you feel you can. And then we come up into that little back bend. So palms together, squeeze your thighs and your bottom. Hold that position. Arms come down. We're going to roll down. So let's go all the way down, or as low as you comfortably can. Once we're there, just press your palms down, lift your center, relax your shoulders, bend your knees. And then we push up and we roll up. And we're going to do that twice more through the whole thing. So are you ready? Ears in place. Inhale. Exhale. Here it comes. So float those arms up and raise your heels. We're going to come down, right knee fold. Step out into a gorgeous side bend or side reach. Arms wide and pivot into your lunge, round to the right. Come back to the center and into your squat. So let's go a little bit deeper this time and sit right down. Pull up through your squat into your back bend. Dive forwards into your roll down. Hands nice and low. Shoulders relaxed. Bend your knees into your crouch. As we exhale, push your bottoms up and roll up in slow motion. And we're going back to the beginning for the last time. Well done. So floating those arms up, heels raise and balance. Hold that position and we come into a knee fold. Step out into your side reach, go for it. Arms wide, pivot round to your right. And continue round to your right. Come back to the center. Step together and into your squat. Now come right down this time. Lengthen your spine. Pull up into your back bend. Squeeze those palms together. Take a deep breath. And we dive forwards, down into your roll down, guys. Down. Now really press down this time. If you're feeling more flexible, hold it. Come into your crouch. Hold that position. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bottoms up. And roll up. Back to start position. Take a final breath in standing position. Well done. So we're about to go down into 4-point kneeling. So carefully lower yourselves down. No bashing on those knees, easy down. So find your 4-point kneeling and go back to previous videos to remind you how to do that if you can't remember. So nice neutral spine, stable square shoulders and pelvis. So our first little movement down here is a cat stretch. So we initiate this with a lift of the belly button and a posterior pelvic tilt. And really feel that stretch working up your back. Let's just go back to neutral. From here, look up very gently and feel your pelvis tilting the other way and bring your shoulders back a little bit. So your back feels like it's arching, but we're not collapsing. Let's repeat that. So cat stretch. So initiate this with a pelvic tilt to the lift, peering down between your thighs, inhale, and as we exhale, back to neutral, and then softly look up. And then back to neutral. We're going to add on this time. So into your beautiful curvy cat, really stretching out your back there. Into the cow position, hollowing your back slightly. Tuck your toes under. Now, can you gently push up into your down facing dog? So we're looking backwards, the neck is relaxed, the shoulders are drawing back and down, and the heels are drawing towards the floor, but don't worry if they don't touch down. Hold that position. From here, come onto your knees and lower down onto your front into a little cobra. So shoulders come back and down, the chest is elevated, the rib cage is elevated, but we're not collapsing in the lower spine. Breathe in. As we exhale, push up into kneeling position and back into rest. So softly sit back on your heels if you can and just reach out for a moment. Okay, we're going to repeat that action. So 4-point kneeling, here we go. So first into your gorgeous curvy stretchy cat. Draw back into your cow. Hello, Pop. Tuck your toes under into your down facing dog. How appropriate. Hello. Hello, Turkey. Hold this position and then come down into your little cobra. So press up. I've been bombed. Hold this position, lifting your chest and your rib cage. Hold position, inhale. Hands under shoulders, push up and sit back in rest position, relax your spine. I'm feeling really warm now, even though it's mid-November in the middle of the woods. And we roll up. Can we do that one more time? So, here it comes. Perfect 4-point kneeling. Let's get this just right. Exhale and lift into your gorgeous curvy cat. Stretchy cat. Down into your cow position, drawing your shoulders back, just glancing up slightly, but protecting your neck. Tuck your toes under and lift your knees, pushing your heels down, looking back there. Feel like your tail is pushing up to the sky. Hold for a second. Now if you can, take your feet back a little bit and slowly lower down. Elbows wide into your cobra. Support the weight of your body with your arms lightly. Hold it here. And then sink down and push up and back into rest position. But this time, take your hands to the right side of the mat. Bring your left buttock over the left side of your left heel and come down. So we get a bigger stretch down the left side of the body. And hold on to the mat if you like and push your hip down towards the floor. Let's swap to the other side. So bring your hands to the left side of the mat and bring your right hip down towards the floor, just a little, and feel a lovely stretch down the side of your body. Hold it here for a moment and then come back. Hands under the shoulders and roll up in slow motion. So we're going to change position now and sit on our bottoms. So sit up as tall as you can and take a breath in. We're going to do a little roll down, and remember, if you need cushions behind you, if you want to use a band over your feet, or if you want to keep your knees bent all the time, absolutely brilliant. Let's go for it. Okay, let's take a breath in. As we exhale, C-curve your spine and start to roll back. Try to place one vertebrae down at a time, and if that's too much for you, you don't have to go all the way down. Once we're there, bring your arms to the floor, and we're going to spine curl away from the mat. So lifting and peeling your spine away from the floor. Hips are level, tummy strong. Peel down And once we're down, bring your knees in, lift your head, and very smoothly roll up. And see if you can just balance with your feet off the floor for a second and bring it down. Let's do that again. So each time we're going to make it a little bit harder. So let's roll down super slowly and try and trace your spine down into the mat. Once we're down this time, reach back behind you and then push up or lift one bone at a time into your spine curl. Circle your arms around as your spine lowers bone by bone. Knees come in and we lift. So we're balancing just behind your sit bones. Can you straighten one leg? Inhale. Can you straighten the other leg without rolling back? Can you straighten both legs? Maybe, maybe not. Feet to the floor. Inhale. Roll down so slowly and smoothly. Once with that, arms back into your little spine curl. Lift, 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 lift. Circle your arms around, lower your spine, knees come in. And if you like, you can go straight into that V-leg stretch. Don't worry, if you need to hold onto the back of your thighs and bend your knees, perfect. Whatever feels good. And come down. So let's do that once more with the knees bent. Roll down. Use your tummy muscles, guys. Tilt your pelvis. Lower the vertebrae down one at a time, arms back. Spine curls, so peel up. Take a deep breath here. Circle your arms as you're lowering your spine down. Let's bring those knees in and roll up like a ball and straight into that little V stretch if you can. Well done. Hold that position. So we do that one more time, and for those of you that would like to, let's straighten the legs out. Sit tall, inhale. Exhale and roll down slowly and smoothly, bone by bone. Arms come back. Bend your knees into your spine curl. Now hold it here as we add some marching knees. Try not to let your hips drop. Keep your pelvis spirit level. And switch. And switch. And switch. And it's now that I realise I'm on a sideways slope. I'm hanging on for dear life a little bit. Let's do a couple more. And lift. Circle the arms around. Lower your spine down. Let's go into that little V-leg stretch. And just hold that position for a moment. And then bring your feet down. Well done. So take your legs forwards. Sit as tall as you can. Inhale. And as you exhale, just bring the arms forwards. We're not forcing this stretch. Just relax the body forwards. Relax your shoulders. And hold this position. Take a deep breath. Well done. Roll up. So we're going to roll down and we're going to do single leg stretch and double leg stretch. So remember your start position. This is relaxation position. Take a hold of your right knee with your left hand and your right hand reaches down towards the outside of the ankle. Curl up and extend your left leg. We simply switch sides. So don't get too caught up with the hand position. If you just put one hand on top of the other, that's fine. If you want to support your head with one or both hands, that's absolutely fine. Squeeze that knee in and maintain that lovely upper body curve and maintain that scoop of your abdominals. Inhale, exhale. Lovely little squeeze. Now you can vary the pace of your single leg stretch. Make sure you don't feel any strain on your neck, but feel your abs working hard, your hips working hard. Let's do two more of those. And then we're going to bring the knees in. We're going to lower that down. Just turn your head gently side to side, relaxing your neck. So ready for double leg stretch. So we can do this one of two ways. Starting with the hands behind the head and we curl up. Raise your knees into double knee fold, feet together, knees apart. As you exhale, send your legs away, engage, make sure there's no movement in your back, and draw your thighs together. And bend your knees, inhale, exhale. If you would like to do the full movement, reach towards your ankles, send the arms back in line with the ears and circle around. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. If you need to support your head at any time, just do. Send the legs away and stretch. The lower the legs, the more challenging the movement. Just make sure your back doesn't arch away from the mat. Let's do two more. So inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale and down. Just turn your neck again one more time and just relax. So we're going to finish this series crisscross movement. So feet come down, hands clasped and move behind your head, and we're going to curl up. Raise your right knee and extend your left leg just above the mat if you can, but you can keep that foot down if you prefer. As we exhale, curl up and start to rotate your spine towards your right thigh. Come back to your center. Exhale, send your right leg forwards and rotate towards the left leg. Center, inhale. Now as you're turning, draw your abdominals downwards and just make sure you're not pulling on your head and your neck. You keep your elbows nice and wide. So feel the movement of rotation through your upper spine without strain. Your abs will feel this though. Back to the center, and again you can vary the pace, but I find a nice moderate to slow pace works those abs a lot deeper. Let's do 4 more of those. Abs scoot down as we exhale and really turn that spine. Last 2 and last 1. Well done. Woo, coming into the center. I'm rolling off my mat here and just rest for a second. I just hold it here. We're nearly done, guys. So bring your feet and your knees together and take your arms just wide off the mat into the brambles. Take your knees to the right, lifting your left foot and turn your face to the left. Come back to the center, inhale. Exhale, turn the other way. Slowly back to the center, inhale, exhale, and over you go. So feeling a beautiful, gentle rotation in your lower spine and your neck. Nice and easy. And once more to the left, easing out your body, and come back. So we're going to finish with a very appropriate movement called tree climber. So raise your right thigh and hold onto the back of the thigh, shoulders relax. As you exhale, simply straighten your right leg and then bend. Exhale, straighten. Now if you like, you can lengthen your other leg down the mat and just anchor yourselves by pressing the back of that thigh down. We get a lovely hip stretch there too. And bend. Exhale, lift. Inhale, bend. Let's do 1 or 2 more of those. Let's do 2 more. And hold that leg up there. We're going to circle the ankle round. Take a deep breath, circle round the other way. Draw that leg back towards you just that little bit more. Bend the knee and step down. Let's switch sides. The left knee comes in, hold onto the back of the thigh and climb. Bend as you inhale, exhale, and we stretch. Inhale, bend, exhale, stretch. Lengthen your right leg if that feels comfortable to you and lift. Hopefully your muscles are feeling nice and warm now, flexible. We're able to do a little bit more. Exhale, stretch, inhale, bend. This is the most amazing view, looking up into the trees with the sun on the leaves. Absolutely stunning. Hold it here. Sometimes you wouldn't feel like doing that, but if you just get your mat out and have a go, you'll be amazed at how it feels. Circle the ankle the other way round and pull your leg a little bit closer to you. Bend the knee and step down. So we're just going to finish with a few beautiful deep breaths in and out, just to relax the body and the mind before you go about your day. So close your eyes. Feel your body becoming still and very, very soft. Draw your next breath in a little bit deeper than normal. And as you exhale, relax your jaw and your eyes. Be aware of what's going on around you. The sounds, the smells, the sensations. Breathe in. Exhale and sink down into the mat, into the floor, into the ground. Feeling completely earthed, completely grounded right now. Breathe in again. Exhale and sink down further, as if you were rooting yourselves. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Feel your mind becoming totally at one with the world around you. Inhale and exhale. On the next in-breath, breathe a deeper, and as you breathe out, just start to bring your body back to life. Your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles start to move. Then your elbows and your knees, and your shoulders and your hips, a little hip wobble. Take a deeper breath. Give me a full body stretch up. And hopefully the sun is going to come out one more time. And as you exhale, just pull the knees in, just lift your head. And when you feel ready, sit yourselves up. Now, if you're feeling like it, you could do the whole thing again and donate some more money, double the money. If not, well done. And it's been a pleasure to do this little session with you today. I hope you're all really well and coping, and I look forward to hearing or seeing you soon. Take care, everybody. Happy children in need. Lots of love. And thank you. Bye.